When I was 6, my mom left me and forgot about me in an Osh for 3 hours, and I've never been the same. I don't know if I could talk to you people this long. GTA Online has the Vapid Retinue Mark 1 and Mark 2, so obviously I own both of them. These cars are obviously based on the Ford Escorts, with the real car and its GTA Online component being the Mark 1 from 1967 to 1975, and the Escort Mark 2 from 1974 to 1980. I could include the Uranus Low Speed as a 3rd gen, but this already took a lot of time. Ah, fuck it, I'll do it. All 3 of these cars fit nice and snug in the Sports Classics class, getting reasonable lap times for what their generation is. But I mean this wholeheartedly, these are all completely fucking different cars. And I'm not just saying they look different, because no shit. I mean from the acceleration to the handling, these things are completely different. Obviously starting with the Mark 1. The Mark 1 is sick as fuck. I remember seeing this car as a kid in one of the Fast and Furious movies, seeing the Ford badge, being from America, and wondering what the fuck is that? Because we didn't have these in the US. The first gen Ford Escort in the US was an Econo box, and nobody thought it was cool. And the Mark 1 grips and drives like a normal late 60s, early 70s car. And I mean that both for the game and real life. I've driven a few and they all have that sort of high off the ground feeling, which is not great for a sports car. Not once in my life have I been carving through a canyon and thought, man, I should be higher off the ground. It's just not a way a normal person thinks. And this car surprisingly isn't slow. The fastest lap time I was able to get with this car was 2 minutes and 41.083 seconds. And if you've been watching all my other videos, you know that that's not bad. Fucking not great either, but you know, whatever. But this thing can get out of its own way. It pulls out of a corner, and just like me, it looks sick as fuck when it pulls out. Now, the Retinue Mark II, on the other hand, what the fuck? What the fuck happened to this car? Sincerely, this lemon felt like there was no fucking juice in it. And I get it, sometimes newer cars are slower. Sometimes one car is based on the sport variant and the other one is the Econo box. It happens. It makes sense. I understand. But then how did I get a better lap time? In the Mark II, I got a fastest lap time of 2 minutes and 37.41 seconds. And yeah, it's only 3.5 seconds quicker, but that's still a lot compared to how it feels. I was trying to hold back a little bit, but I kind of just sounded like a Deku. I was just wondering if you would drive my car. Shinji, you have to pilot this. Fuck. Shinji, you have to... Shinji, you have to pilot this Vapid Mark II. Fuck. Shinji, you have to... Shinji, you have to pilot this Retinue Mark II. But I don't wanna. If you don't, we're just gonna put Ray back in it. No, you can't let a woman drive. It was a joke, I'm sorry. Keeping it up close and personal. The Vapid Uranus Low Speed is probably the quickest one. Why did I say probably when I fucking checked? The Vapid Uranus Low Speed is probably the best feeling out of all of them. Good power, good torque, good grief. Yeah, this car only gets a quickest lap time of 2 minutes and 33.469 seconds. So these cars all almost have the same gap, time-wise. But what are they like upgraded? Before I tell you, I want to preface this with the fact that these are my personal vehicles. One has track wheels, one has tuner or muscle wheels, I don't fucking remember, and I think the other one also has track wheels. The point is, none of these have off-road tires, because they're not heavy hitters. If I'm doing a race in this class, there's not a chance in hell that I'm driving this car, unless I've already made you my bitch in the previous race. So I don't got off-road tires. That's the only warning I wanted to give you. However, this car is so much quicker with the upgrades, even without off-road tires. The Retinue Mark 1 just looks sick as fuck. I already told you where I saw the car originally. Why are you surprised it looks like this? For the most part, all you really notice with these vehicles are braking and acceleration. As a result, cornering feels more or less the same. You can just do it a lot quicker. And as a result, the Vapid Retinue Mark 1 goes from 2 minutes and 41 seconds to 2 minutes and 27.585 seconds. Real burp. About 13 seconds quicker. But it's a lap time that is immediately overshadowed because the Mark II gets a lap time of 2 minutes and 20.421 seconds, widening the gap to 7 seconds of separation, which I think means they can legally get married still. After it gets upgraded, the Mark II is a completely different beast. It's nice that it's lower than the Mark 1, even stock, but it grips like a monkey holding its frog light. And now for the disappointment. The Uranus Low Speed is weird. That's it. Only issue. The low speed handles blandly. The low speed is watery coffee with no sugar and not even close to enough milk. The low speed is a dry hand job while they scroll through Instagram reels. This car is so fucking boring, and yet I somehow managed to crash on 3 different attempts. It took me 9 laps in total to figure out what the fastest time was for this car. And in my opinion, this car handles the easiest. I'm not on my shit today. But it's newer, it's cooler looking, and it catches crazy fucking air. But it sucks. I know, I'm sorry. I didn't want it to. I didn't want to tell you it does. This is all a nightmare. But the low speed got a lap time of 2 minutes and 20 0.589 seconds. Even if only by a tenth of a second, that still makes it slower than the Mark II. So how, if it catches this insane air, how does it suck so much harder? Truthfully, Rockstar molested this car the same way they do with every new car that comes out. It's all-wheel drive. That's it. It accelerates quick, it goes uphill quick, but it lives in understeer city and misses all of its turns. I don't hate this car. I like this car. I owned all of these cars before I even did this video, and nobody should pick one of these based on performance, because they all kind of suck, at least when compared to the rest of the class. And they all look super cool. And even though the Mark II handles way better than either of these, I still think my favorite is the Mark I. Ah, look at him, he's so fucking cool. I know this isn't my normal style of video, but if you want me to keep doing more videos like this, go ahead and hit that like button. It helps me out a lot, and I would really appreciate it. Matter of fact, even if you didn't like this video, hit the like button, then go into the comments and tell me you didn't actually like it, just so I know to offset it. Later on today, I'm going to upload the short for these cars, so keep an eye out for that, and I have not forgotten about the sedans class full-length video. It's coming, brother. Either way, thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.